I did not start Juice Plus to lose weight. I started Juice Plus because I knew I was nutritionally off after having two babies really close together, because towards the end of my pregnancies I pretty much just ate what I wanted because I was hungry and just miserable and didn't really care. So I needed a kick in the butt to help me get back on track, and that's what this has done for me. I make the choice day in and day out to eat sensibly and to eat good most of the time. And since I have taken away the focus of counting calories and cutting calories to just focusing on the quality of my calories, I have never seen this positive of a change in my life before. I had weight to lose after my baby, but I have lost 14 pounds over the course of a few months, and it hasn't been a drastic thing. And I tell you this, I tell you the weight that I lost because I want you to know, like, I did it while I was nursing. So I really didn't cut my calories, because if I went hungry and cut my calories, then my kid was going to go hungry, and I didn't want to do that. So I did what was in my power and what was in my control, and that was to focus on the quality of the food I put inside of me. And I will never make claims that Juice Plus will do this for you and that it will help you lose weight and that it will do this and that. I'm not here to tell you that. I'm just here to simply share my story. It has done so many great things for me and my family. My husband and I talk about all the time how good it feels to just eat healthy. We shop the perimeter of the store now. We're not going up and down the aisles as much. Yes, we still have Teddy Grahams for my child every now and then. We still have a couple of heat and eat things in the freezer because life just happens. But for the most part, we eat well and we focus on what we're putting inside of our bodies, and we feel really, really good. And so I just wanted to tell you this because my fruit and veggie capsules have played a big part in that. They simply back the effort that I'm putting in every day towards leading a healthier life. So if you are looking for a change and you just want to try something new, you're stuck in a rut, or maybe you know someone that's stuck in a rut, or maybe you just want to feel better, I encourage you to focus on the quality of the food you're putting inside of your body, and maybe even looking at Juice Plus. It acts as a catalyst for change. That's what it's done for me. It's been simply like the change that I needed in order to empower myself to make those healthy choices day in and day out. And so over time I've had to switch my thinking on food, and it's been a learned process, but I'm so thankful that I figured this out and that I've put effort into this, because now I simply eat to live. And it sounds so simple, but it's a mind thing, man. You just gotta really put your mind to it, and it hasn't always been easy, but it's been a slow and gradual and consistent change. And I'm so thankful that it's been that, because it's stuck with me. It's lasting. I feel like I can keep this up. It's feasible for me. What is not feasible for me is running 70 miles a week only to just go eat a bunch of crap. I can't do that anymore in my life. But what I can do now is to control the one thing that is controllable in my life, because everything else is nuts. The one thing I can control is the food I put in my body. And since I have been focused on whole food nutrition, and since I have been introduced to my fruit and veggie capsules from Juice Plus, I've never felt better. I started to notice a difference in my body, in my mind. I didn't feel as sluggish. Which made me feel like I could conquer the days. I didn't feel defeated right when I rolled out of bed. And keep in mind, at this point, I have 2 children under 2. I'm choosing to nurse, so I'm nursing throughout the night. And I wake up with energy. Like, I shouldn't have energy, but I do. And so I start to realize the longer that I'm on these capsules and I'm feeding myself these whole fruits and vegetables, I find myself reaching for fruits and vegetables for my meals. And I start to realize, like, okay, this good nutrition was key for me to getting out of this slump that I was in. And I'm not saying that Juice Plus is the cure-all and was the cure-all. Juice Plus simply gave me the power, and it pushed my life in a direction towards a healthy path. I'm on this healthy path now, and I'm not getting off. I'm telling you, this Juice Plus has changed my life. And it all stems from my journey most recently with postpartum depression.
Can you color her hair?
Let's back up a couple of months ago. Chandler's about 3 or 4 weeks old. I find myself slipping back into the slump of postpartum depression. And I had it after my first child was born and didn't do anything about it. So after I had my second child, I kind of prepared myself that it would happen again and that it would hit again. And it most definitely did. And the second time around, I knew I was going to do something about it. I couldn't stand feeling defeated, down, crazy, lethargic, just not myself. It was pretty terrible. And so my 6-week OB follow-up appointment comes, and I get into the room, and I start telling him all of my symptoms. And after a long discussion with my doctor, we decide to put me on some medication to help me get through the slump of the baby blues. And I was so excited to take this medication because I knew it was the ticket to make me feel better. And I could not have been any more wrong. So if you are looking for a change and you just want to try something new, you're stuck in a rut, or maybe you know someone that's stuck in a rut, or maybe you just want to feel better, I encourage you to focus on the quality of the food you're putting inside of your body, and maybe even looking at Juice Plus. It acts as a catalyst for change. That's what it's done for me. It's been simply like the change that I needed in order to empower myself to make those healthy choices day in and day out.
Just look at the sunrise that's painted the sky, and look at the songbirds all starting to fly. The world is awake. It's a wonderful place, alive with God's power and glad with His grace. And skies wrapped in blue, like water and sunshine and summer days too. And you, beautiful, beautiful you. Oh, and later today, what shall we do? I know, let's go to the zoo.